Good evening, everybody. My name is Brandon Mention. This is my test kitchen, and this is my next meal. Today I'm making a salsa verde, which means green in Spanish. And it's a green salsa. I've got pasilla peppers, I got tomatillos, I got bell peppers, a little garlic, some lemon, and then I'm going to add a little onion into it as well, and some cilantro. It's a great little dip. Not too spicy, you know, sometimes the red ones are a little more spicy. This is the green one. I love it. Maybe it'll become one of your new favorites. First you start with the tomatillos and just cut them in half. After you wash them and pull the husks off, they come with a sort of gift wrapping on them that's paper-like. So I'm putting a little bit of olive oil on the stove, medium heat, get it hot. Then we're going to do each of these at a time and throw it into the blender and mix it all together. Always get your prep stuff done ahead of time. Most importantly, cleanliness. You wash your hands. I've washed everything in here. We're at a venue that we're just using as a test kitchen, so always be sure that all of your surfaces are clean. Most important thing to learn is how to properly use a knife and how to properly protect your fingers. You always want to make sure that you're not going to chop any digits off because you might need those. So we're going to start with the tomatillos and throw those in first. You just basically want to brown everything, which will happen pretty quickly. Maybe we'll give it a little bit. You don't want to cook them too much. You really just trying to like get a little blackening on them. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of brown. Make sure that you're flipping them over. You just want to make sure that even the tops and the sliced edges are all getting browned up a bit. These are all browned nicely. I'm going to straighten out some of the oil because I don't want this to be too oily. Now we're going to take these, put them inside of the blender, and repeat with the bell peppers and with the poblanos. A little extra olive oil. Don't overdo it. You don't want these things to be too oily. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 cloves of garlic in there. Now the only things that we're not going to actually roast or hard saute are the onions and the garlic and the cilantro. Everything else, we want to get that nice smoky sort of flavor with. A lot of people might want to chop this up, and dice it, but it's going into the blender anyway. You don't really need to. So we're going to do about a half an onion. That can go ahead and go in the blender as well. Another little piece of advice that I like to go by is when you're doing your prep work and you're using your knife, you don't drink. Once you're done, which clearly I'm done cutting things, now is your opportunity to have a nice little glass of bourbon. Cheers. As you can see, they're not completely all the way smoked out, but you got a nice little color on them. I'm going to add these to the blender as well and get it going. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the cilantro to it. It's already been pre-washed. Just a nice handful will work for now, and then you taste it. Prefer not to add the salt or the pepper until after you get a little taste out of it. Now we're cooking. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon to it. Now take a look at that. It's piping hot. We haven't added any salt or pepper to it yet. We're going to give it a little taste, see what we need. Okay, needs a little bit of salt. That'll do it. Okay, there we go. That's the final product. There you go. A little bit of extra cilantro. Voila. Salsa Verde. Thank you guys all. Leave comments down below.